Hey y'all, so I wanted to come to you today and talk to you all about why I stopped calling myself a vegan. Now, I don't have a problem with the word vegan. I still believe in veganism, the many reasons why people probably should consider going vegan. But I decided to stop calling myself a vegan a little over a year ago. The reason being is that I found that too many attachments and stigmas were put on the name vegan. It all started with an argument that I had with someone on Twitter over honey. Now, this is when I was like this ultimate vegan, only plants, no animal products. I still did eat honey. But bees are not harmed in the making of honey. Now on Twitter, some random person decided to jump in a conversation between me and a Twitter friend about honey, and this woman or person started talking about how eating honey made you not be vegan. And this person was going hard in the paint about honey and how much it's harming bees and blah, 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 blah. Now, I'm no historian, but I do know that human beings have had a very close relationship with bees for plenty years. We have used honey for all types of things, for topical remedies, for internal remedies, for health reasons, for our hair, skin, all that good stuff. So this person was just going really hard and I could not understand. I was like, you're going so hard for these bees, even insinuating that bees are raped for honey. This is what this person said. And I was like, do you feel this way about human lives? Like, are you this passionate about the welfare of human lives as you are of these bees? And after that conversation, I was like, I'm never calling myself a vegan again. And after that, I had a lot of life changes. I moved a lot. I was very unstable. I didn't have enough money or resources to eat how I used to eat, strictly vegan, no cheese, no dairy. I was off of eggs for a few months. I slowly dipped back into eating eggs, cheese, and some fish, mostly like salmon. Not that I purchased them, but because that's what was in my house. And I remember there being this feeling of guilt when I ate them. At the time, like I said, I barely had any money. I was making like maybe even $500 a month, and I still had to pay for my car insurance and gas and things of that nature. And I was like, why am I feeling guilty for not starving myself? It's a weird thought, but I had to sit with myself on that. I was like, why do I feel guilty for eating this piece of salmon that someone has prepared for me, or eating this egg because that's the only thing that I can eat right now, or putting butter on this bread so that it's not dry as fuck going down my throat. And I told myself, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to let the perception of what being vegan is stop me from eating, or stop me from providing myself with the nutrients that I need to survive. I lost a lot of weight when I had moved almost 2 years ago. And people around me were like, you're literally disappearing. And so I said to myself, I'm going to be what I call plant-based. And I still tell people to this day, I will not starve myself. If I go to someone's house and I haven't had anything to eat all day, and what they have prepared is some salmon, some spinach, and some mashed potatoes with butter, I'm going to eat it. I'm going to thank that animal for giving its life for my sustenance. I am going to thank the Creator for providing nourishment for my body. and I will make a conscious choice to eat this salmon. So my reason for not wanting to be called a vegan is because that puts us in this very tiny box, and I notice like how people treat me, or they're like, well, you can't have that because of this, or you can't have this because milk is in there, or you can't eat this cake because an egg is in there. I'm like, fuck that. Like, I'm eating and I'm not starving. Yeah, just for me, I say plant-based, and plant-based can mean a lot of different things. That can mean vegan, that can mean vegetarian, that can mean pescatarian, that can mean eat anything I want-tarian, you know? Like, I base my meals in plants and live foods, and you know, if a piece of shrimp gets added in there, if some salmon gets added in there, if a little bit of cheese or some kind of dairy gets added in there, if egg gets added in there, I will eat it because my meal is based in live, healthy, nutritious, nourishing foods that my body will gladly absorb. So I just say all this to say, don't get caught up in the label of doing things. Do things because it resonates with you and it feels right with you. If you're losing weight, or if your body is disintegrating because of a choice that you've made, maybe you should reevaluate and consider other options that will better support your physical body. Because in this spiritual journey, a lot of times we tend to forget our physical body, and a lot of times spiritual teachers will try to tell you to, you know, forget the physical isn't necessary, even the mental might not be necessary, focus on the spirit. But in this lifetime we need our bodies, or else we die, and you just transition out without learning what you need to learn, probably. So let's not forget the physical, let's not forget how we really feel on the inside. Let's listen to our bodies, and do what's right for this lifetime. Do what's right for you. Do what's right for your spirit. If your spirit says, you know what, today I need some protein or some omega-3s, I might need to hit up an ounce of salmon tonight with some wild rice and some broccoli, it won't kill you, and it's not bad for you. You know, it's just doing what you can with what you have. If you have the budget to have a strictly vegan diet with, you know, all these different substitutes and different things of that nature, where you have the time to go to the grocery store 3 to 5 times a week, make your eating habits fit your lifestyle and not the other way around. Do what feels right for you. Do what's right for your body. It's your journey. It is your choice. If you choose to eat meat, please do so in consciousness. If you choose not to eat meat or any animal byproducts, please do so in consciousness. And for me, I'm going to stick to my plant-based diet, and that fluctuates as the weather fluctuates. So I am hoping to go back to a diet filled with less animal products eventually. Just because of my body type, I'm probably going to have to keep eggs in my diet. But other than that, I plan on going back to a more vegan-esque diet plan once I get my life together. But thank you for watching why I stopped calling myself a vegan. Bye.